first real jump into the meta thing where I realised what was going on. I was new to the scare package, and it wasn't obviously yours is the first of the segments.
So basically, I was told that it was going to be a '90s theme, horror tropes. And I decided that it might be fun to take the tropes of the 70s, 80s and see how they've evolved into the 90s. So essentially, we're looking at the final girls of the 70s and 80s on New Year's Eve and what happens when it turns 1990.
Yeah, it felt like the prototype to watch Scream become.
Yes, I think I might have taken something from Scream.
So, what do you think? And looking at it with 2022 eyes, where's the final girl now? Do you think in the film?
Well, that's interesting because like when I looked at where the '90s led us, I'm like, is that good? And no, I think now we've more evolved into women don't have to go super over the top and show their sexuality to be women. Now I think we're getting more to a space where women can actually be women, as opposed to have to, be something that for the men. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because you kind of say that being part of the male gaze shouldn't be a reason to die, but then.
Right. But they are part of the male gaze. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It sort of comes back round on itself, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So. How does the brief work when you're part of an anthology series, especially when being the second one?
Wait, say that one more time.
How does it work for you as a collaborator on it? When you get the brief to take part, how strict or loose is the?
They were pretty loose about it. They honestly had seen a short film that I wrote and directed called Lady Hater, which also had similar themes. And they looked at that and said, this would be great if you just took those themes and put them in a horror movie. So I came up with an idea, I wrote it, they read it, they liked it, and then they helped develop it with me. But yeah, it felt really loose and collaborative.
Well, look, thank you very much for joining us on FrightFest TV.